The qSCALE I2TH rated capacity indicator system reduces operator error and maximizes the machine's lifting capacity. The system uses inputs from various sensors to calculate the current load. This information is visually displayed through the operator's console. The 4.3-inch color graphic console provides the operator with actual and allowable load, boom height, boom length, boom angle, and load radius. The console displays the maximum rated capacity for the current machine position, compared to a digitalized version of the load chart. It can be placed either inside or outside of the cab, and should be installed in a location that is within easy view of the operator during machine operation. The cable reel includes a length cable on a spring-loaded rotating drum that is mounted to the first section of the boom. The end of the cable is attached to a telescoping section of the boom and measures the rotation of the drum through an internal length potentiometer. An internal angle sensor measures the orientation of the cable reel and boom. As shown in our example, the cable reel can be mounted externally on the boom, or alternatively, a smaller cable reel can be mounted internally within the boom. A pair of pressure transducers are included for each load-bearing hydraulic cylinder. They are used to measure static and dynamic pressures of the hydraulic fluid and are connected to the CAN bus junction box. In our example, we have 2 pressure transducers on the lift cylinder and 2 on the leveling cylinder. One pressure transducer is connected to the piston side and the other to the rod side of each cylinder. Some hydraulic cylinders will include a port block and provide an accessible location to install the hydraulic lines. The rear axle sensor enables the optional LLMI functionality and is installed on the rear axle. The system will use the readings from this sensor to display a machine stability percentage on the console. The optional gSENS WGX tilt sensor indicates the tilt or inclination of the chassis and should be mounted on a level surface located on the frame of the machine. The status of the tilt sensor is displayed on the console using a bubble level graphic to communicate the current orientation of the machine to the operator. If your machine has an optional motion shutdown from the manufacturer, the qSCALE I2TH RCI system can be upgraded to a rated capacity limiter by installing the optional cSCALE DIO module. With this functionality, the DIO module will send a signal when an RCL or LLML overload is triggered. This signal can be used with the motion shutdown to cut off the operator's ability to telescope out and boom down if the limit has been reached. After installing all of the components, a first-time setup procedure must be completed for sensor calibration, RCL identification, and RCL adjustments. More information about how to complete these procedures can be found in our other how-to videos.